obviously, first things first, our price today is £50 or $60 through my booking rewards. So I'm actually going to cover my entire Caribbean portfolio, which is, hang on one second, I'm just going to just check that I've done the sound. 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to whisk you off, first of all, to the beautiful island of Antigua. So I've got 5 Caribbean hotels today that I'm going to be talking about, and first of all will be Antigua. So I'm sure many of you know Blue Waters. I've presented on Blue Waters here many a time, but a very well-known, well-loved property in the UK market. Particularly, but we're growing the US as well. We're owned by the Randall family. They've had it since 1983. They've taken it from a 17-room hotel to 83 rooms, suites and villas that it is today. So even when the resort's full, you never feel like the resort is full because we have 3 semi-private beach coves. We have 7 swimming pools. There's lots of space to spread out across the entire length of the property. Beautifully designed gardens. And I'm just going to show you a short video to introduce this wonderful property. So, as I've already mentioned, we're set in 3 semi-private beach coves. We have 7 swimming pools, and 4 of those are exclusive to our Cove Suite guests, which I'll talk a little bit about in a minute. We also have a dedicated adults-only pool with double day beds overlooking the ocean, really nice, quiet part of the resort if you're traveling without children. And then our Veronica's pool, where we have our evening cocktails and canapes every single evening. Sometimes we have entertainment down there. It's a really nice sociable place to go and watch the sun go down. So we have 2 parts of the resort. We have the Blue Waters side, and then we also have the Cove Suite side. So the Blue Waters side is where we have our lead-in category rooms, the deluxe beachfront rooms. A lot of these rooms do interconnect, so they're perfect for families traveling with children that want separate sleeping spaces. And we guarantee that at booking stage, which very few resorts do. So you just need to contact our reservations team and they can do that for you. And then we also have a collection of luxury suites. Now we have 2 brand new hillside luxury suites. We also have some ocean view luxury suites, and we have a luxury suite with a plunge pool, which is our first 2-bedroom category that we've ever had at the resort there. And they're right in the heart of the resort there, overlooking the ocean, and you get that separate sleeping space that will cater for families of up to 5. A short stroll away, you've got these wonderful Cove Suites. So if you want more space, more privacy, they're a bit more luxurious, 750 square foot. They've got a double sofa bed in them, so they can cater for up to 4 people sharing this open plan living space. And they benefit from a shared Cove Villa pool. So you can only use this Cove Villa pool if you are staying in the Cove Suites. And then right at the top of those Cove Suites, we have the 3-bedroom penthouse. So great for those larger multi-generational families. So this is an image of our brand new 2-bedroom luxury suite with a plunge pool, again, right in the heart of the resort, just behind Turtle Cottage. So just a short stroll to all the main amenities of the property. So 3 fabulous villas. We've got Turtle Cottage and Pelican House, which are right in the heart of the resort. They've got their own exclusive pool there as well, if you take all 6 bedrooms at Pelican House. And then Turtle Cottage, which is a 4-bedroom villa, has also got its own exclusive pool there. Private beach access. You get a private villa manager as well, so she will take care of everything you need prior to your arrival, right the way up until you leave there as well. And then we have the wonderful Rock Cottage, set on its own headland, surrounded by water. It's got its own commercial kitchen. It's got its own infinity pool, a further plunge pool at the front. You can be as private as you want to be, or you can just take advantage of all the amenities of the resort as well. So this villa is actually out for a full refurbishment until the end of October. So we're really excited to see what it's going to look like when that's finished. So the 3-bedroom penthouse right at the top of those Cove Suite buildings, 3 ensuite bedrooms. You've got the kitchen and the dining space there as well. Beautiful panoramic views of the ocean there as well. And we've started with the refurbishment program of these as well. So we're all about premium a la carte dining. So we have 3 fabulous restaurants. So we have the Palm restaurant, which is our all-day dining. So that's where guests have their breakfast every single morning. And then that's also open for lunch and for dinner as well. And then we have the Reef restaurant, which is open daily for lunch until 4 p.m. And then we sometimes open this up in the evening for themed evenings. And that's a really lovely spot. We have like fairy lights and flaming torches in the evening. Great spot to watch the sun go down. And then we have the Cove restaurant, which is our gourmet waterfront dining. Definitely come for early dining here, because again, you can watch the sun go down and it just really is a gorgeous setting down there. Kids are accepted in all 3 of our restaurants, and we have kids menus in all of them as well. The only non-a la carte dining we have is our weekly barbecue, which our guests absolutely love. So we have that I think it's every Friday or Saturday. So in terms of bars and entertainment, we have our daytime bars, Veronica's and the Reef Bar, where you can go and grab a cocktail throughout the day. And then in the evening is where the Pelican Bar comes alive. And this is why our guests love coming to Blue Waters. It's a really sociable, intimate ambience. We have entertainment there most evenings as well, from jazz to pianist, steel pan, and live bands there as well. We're all about luxury layback service. And it's one of the things you will see on TripAdvisor is our staff consistently mentioned by name. I know hotels talk about their service a lot, but I think you will see the comments that we get about our staff. They are incredible. In fact, we've just had some guests come back from Turtle Cottage, and they said it was the best Caribbean holiday they've ever had. So yeah, really, really amazing feedback we're getting. So during the school holidays, we are all about families. So we have a fantastic kids club for ages 5 to 12. We're really strict on the ages here, just because of the types of activity they take part in, from fishing on the cliff top to tennis lessons, mocktail making, cookery lessons. We have evening activities as well during the school holidays. From 6 till 9 p.m, 3 to 4 evenings a week, so parents can go and enjoy a nice quiet meal while the kids are taken care of. And then if you do have little ones, we have a babysitting and a nanny service there as an option, and they can pre-book that or book that whilst they're there. So for everybody else outside of the school holidays, we are 95% adults. So it's something to bear in mind when you're looking at the property for different markets. It does work really, really well for couples as well. So we have a full daily activities program. We have yoga, aqua, hiking, rum and wine tasting. We have 2 private resort boats. So you can take those out for a 2-hour, half day or a full day tour. We're actually only 10 minutes from the Hut, which is a beach club which opened about 18 months ago. So you can spend a full day down at the Hut. You can hire a cabana, you can have lunch there, and you can go by private boat. So it's actually really nice and easy there. We're one of the closest resorts to the Hut restaurant. And then we have a weekly champagne sunset cruise every Friday. That's adults only. It's $100 per person. We'll take them out for canapes and champagne for a couple of hours. So that's a really nice experience as well. So we have a clifftop spa experience, still treatments by Ela, which is a British spa brand, an organic spa brand, 4 treatment rooms, including a couples treatment room. And then there's a wonderful infinity pool where you can finish off and just enjoy and relax post-treatment. And we also do a series of wellness activities, so yoga, Pilates and Tai Chi at the resort. So other things to do in Antigua, it's very much an adventure island. So you can go swimming with the stingrays, you can do the off-road buggying, you can do Jeep safari tours, you can zip wire. Every Sunday we do transportation to take guests down to Shirley Heights with the steel band and the barbecue. And if you want to travel a little bit further afield, definitely go and visit the island of Barbuda. You've got those deserted pink sand beaches, you can have lunch at Nobu, and you can go and come back within a day as well. So now moving islands, we've got a completely different resort. So all of the resorts I'm talking about today are completely independent of each other. So the Landings Resort and Spa is an independent resort on the island of St. Lucia. Now this is just 5 minutes from Rodney Bay with all of its shops, bars and restaurants. We offer transportation to take guests down to Rodney Bay. So you can be as independent as you want to be. It's in a great spot on the island. It's one of the best beaches as well. We're set on 800 feet of white sand, turquoise waters. A lot of the beaches in St. Lucia are darker sand. So this is why I say we do have one of the best beaches on the island. It is your picture postcard beach. So we meander around this marina. So it's a private marina. So every single suite at the property has got a water view, whether that be marina, ocean, or a beach. And you can see how flat it is as well. So it's great for those with walking difficulties. So all of the suites are set in these sort of 4-story buildings. They all have lifts as well. So it is very easy to get around the property. It's not huge. It's 93 1, 2, and 3 bedroom suites. So I'm just going to lead in with a short video on this one as well. So what are the highlights at the landing? So as I've already mentioned, we are luxury all-suite accommodation. So it's one of the things to bear in mind when you're looking at price point against other properties. They may lead in from a room. We actually lead in from almost 1,000 square foot of luxury suite accommodation. And they go right the way up to our 3-bedroom suites as well. So I'll move on to that a little bit in a minute. We've got our exclusive private marina. So you can hire a boat directly from the marina for the day. We're beachfront location. We've got a fantastic spa and fitness centre, 4 outdoor pools, a selection of non-motorised and motorised water sports, 3 fabulous restaurants and a coffee shop, and we've got lots of different attractions nearby. So we're next door to Pigeon Island National Park, we have golf nearby, and of course Rodney Bay as well. So in terms of the suites, they come with a marina, ocean, or a beach view. We've actually got 19 different room categories, which sounds very complicated, but the only differences are how many bedrooms they've got, what the view is, and whether it's got a plunge pool or butler service. So those are 2 optional extras you can have with those suites as well. They've all got living and dining spaces, kitchen facilities. You can have a private chef coming into your suite if you wish as well. And they've all got laundry facilities, so you can get all your washing done before you come home. And as I mentioned, they go all the way up to our 3-bedroom suites. So they will cater for families of up to 7. And there's very few accommodations in the Caribbean that will cater for families of that size and at the price point that you get for it as well. So in terms of kids facilities at the properties, we do get a lot of kids and older kids as well. So we actually brought in this new teens program back in 2023. It's available all year round. We don't call it a club as such because we know teens won't want to join a club, but it's a lot of activities they can just take part in, from adventure, creativity, and just making friends, so they want to come back to the landings as well. And then we've got a fantastic kids club for ages 4 to 12. We've got so much space to take the kids out and about onto the beach. We might take them over for a picnic at Pigeon Island. We've got an indoor facility with arts, crafts and games in it as well. And we do also offer evening activities during the peak times during the year as well. And then in terms of water sports, we've got fantastic motorised water sports. These are just a small supplement on top of the rate. So water skiing, you've got wakeboarding, you've got the inflatable ride. So again, it's great for those older kids to come to the resort. And then we also have complementary non-motorised water sports from sailing, kayaking, snorkeling, paddleboarding and windsurfing. And there's tuition available there too. We have a lot of wellness activities at the properties. We have a full wellness team. So we have yoga, Pilates, aqua, kickboxing, Tai Chi. There's something going on every single day. We have tennis, we have pickleball. We also have a tennis pro on site at the property. And then we have a full service gym with a personal training available as well. So we've really transformed the culinary experiences at the property. So the first restaurant that we opened was Callaloo. Back in 2023, we turned it from a cafe style into this really chic looking beachfront restaurant. And then we turned it more into a la carte. So it's a Mediterranean, Caribbean style menu. Again, a great spot to watch the sun go down. And then we also opened Suru last year. So this was our new Asian fusion restaurant. It's got a sushi bar in it. We've completely transformed the inside and the outside of this restaurant as well. So you've got a lot more outdoor seating there. We've got a brand new bar area. It's a really, really lovely experience. And then lastly, we actually brought in a new beach club last November. So what we really wanted to make at the landings was people wanting to stay and enjoy the entertainment in the evenings, because we didn't really have that area where people congregated. So we've made a much bigger bar area. We've got fire pits on the beach. We'll do entertainment here. There's a lot more a la carte dining in the beach club as well now. And then the coffee shop. So this is one of the few parts that's not part of the all-inclusive of the property, but it's available to get your coffees, your milkshakes, ice creams throughout the day, from 7 till 6 every single day. And then we've just enhanced all the pool areas at the landings as well. We brought in these double day beds, putting more lighting. So we're just kind of really trying to make it much more luxurious around the pools. So now moving on to another island, we've got Salterra in the wonderful islands of Turks and Caicos. And I'm sure a lot of you probably haven't heard of this property. It actually only opened in March 2025. So this is the only property that I've got that isn't fully independent. It's under the Marriott umbrella. So it's the hotel, the luxury collection. But it's set on a 3,000 white sand beach on the island of South Caicos. So South Caicos is right at the bottom of the Turks and Caicos Islands, very exclusive. It's actually only got 1,100 residents living on the island and 2 hotels, and it's known as the Island of White Gold. And you've got this gorgeous, gorgeous Maldivian scenery around South Caicos, and you can just paddleboard or kayak for miles. It's really shallow. So that beautiful flight that you've got down from Providenciales down to South Caicos is a really scenic 15-minute flight. So I'm just going to introduce you to a short video on Salterra. So as you can see from the video, this really is your getaway from it all holiday. This is the main pool area at the property. You've got the fire pit in the middle, so we'll have entertainment down here in the evening. This is the heart of the resort, and you've got that gorgeous beach in front. We have our own paddy diving centre at the property. You've got some of the best sea life in the Caribbean in South Caicos, so definitely for those avid divers, come to South Caicos. Walking up and down that beach, the only sound you'll hear is the waves. You can find conch shells at the seashore as well. It just really is just idyllic. So you can see the little island of South Caicos right at the bottom of the Turks and Caicos Islands. We've actually got an international airport on this island of South Caicos. So American Airlines fly into South Caicos twice a week. So it's not like going to Providenciale, which is a bit of a crazy airport. This is a small international airport, so you don't have all the queuing that you have in those larger airports. So this is the way I would recommend coming in and out of South Caicos. So on the inbound, if you're coming from the UK, you would have to overnight in Miami. So it makes a great twin center with Florida. But on the inbound, you can actually connect with your international flight home to the UK. So yeah, it's a day. So also, you could do the Providenciale on the outbound, but the BA flight lands at 4:30. So again, you'd need to overnight in Providenciale, but you could do a few nights on Grace Bay with all of your shops, bars and restaurants, and then come down to South Caicos. So it's just a short 15-minute flight down from Providenciale with Inter-Caribbean, and it's a very regular schedule there as well. You could also do private charters. We also have a boat option now from Providenciale as well, so we can give you pricing for that if you want it. But South Caicos, it really is, as I said, it's a getaway from all vacation. 1,200 residents living on the island, 2 hotels, us and Sail Rock, and you really are just within nature. So you've got flamingos in their natural habitat. You can hike or bike the 5-mile loop of the island. We're all about sustainability, so we've invested $250 million into the reef restoration project, and we can take guests down to the School of Field Studies to teach them all about the reef restoration. And I did this with my family when I went, and it's a really, really interesting experience. And the head of sustainability at Salterra is so passionate as well. So all the amenities we've got at the property, we do all of our own adventures. So it's our on-site water sport operator, and we can take you out to do either private excursions or shared tours as well. And we can send you a list of all the experiences that are on offer at Salterra. We have 6 food and beverage outlets, which I'll talk a little bit about in a second. A full destination spa with an aquathermal journey, 4 swimming pools, including a kids pool as well. And then we have pickleball courts, a state-of-the-art fitness centre, and wellness activities at the property. So these are our leading category rooms. Every single room is ocean facing. We're only 100 rooms and suites at the property. It looks a lot bigger than what it is, but the rooms are very spacious. Some of the comfiest beds you'll sleep in, beautifully designed bathrooms as well, and all of the amenities that you can imagine. In the 1 and 2 bedroom suites, we have a double sofa bed in them as well. So the 1 bedroom suites work really well for a family of 4 with small children that don't mind sharing a double sofa bed. Or I'd recommend upgrading to a 2 bedroom suite if you have older children there who don't want to share a bed. And then right at the top, we've got these beautiful governor's suites. So 2, 3 bedroom suites that we've got is glass floor to ceiling. They're corner plot. So you've got the telescope. You can actually watch the whales migrating directly from your suite. So from November through to April, the humpback whales can be seen in South Caicos. So again, a really beautiful experience. So we are all about families, but couples as well. So we have a fantastic kids club for ages 4 to 12, and it really is about being outdoors, experiencing the nature and the sports available as well, learning about the ecosystem of the Turks and Caicos Islands. And then we also have babysitting services for the little ones from 8 months old, but all the way up till 12 years as well. This is our kids pool. You can hire the double cabanas behind it. And then dining at the property. So breakfast is included in the rate. So breakfast will be at Regatta every single day. So you can see the inside of the restaurant there, but it's got a beautiful terrace overlooking the ocean there. We have Flamingo Cafe, where you can go and grab your light bites throughout the day, but we're actually turning this into a sushi bar in the evening, which is really exciting. And then we have Brine, which is our fine dining restaurant. We have a chef's table option available there. Sisal, which is our lobby bar, and we'll do light bites. You can do wine pairing with a sommelier here in the evening. We have Kobo Bar and Grill, which is our casual beachside grill, open for lunch and for dinner. Jack and Jenny's food truck, which is like our street food dining, and that appears at different places across the property throughout the week. And we're also adding in a pizza venue by the pool as well for lunch. So we've just introduced our brand new all-inclusive experience. We're not calling it all-inclusive. It's called the Salterra Epicurean experience because it's a bit more luxury than that. So there's some really good inclusions within this package. It's $350 per person per night, but children 11 and under are complimentary. So it's actually really good value for families there if they want to go all-inclusive. But there are a selection of restaurants within walking distance as well if you want that authentic Caribbean experience outside of the property. So I already talked about the spa, full aquathermal journey. We have an adults only pool. So if you really just want to get away from it all and spend the entire day in the spa, there's so much to experience there as well. And then these are some of the adventures you can get involved in. So it's not just water and land experiences, but we also do culinary experiences at the property, from chocolate making to culinary masterclasses and mixology as well. So we can create an entire itinerary. You can do as little or as much as you want to. So now moving on to a different island, we've got Apes Hill in Barbados. So again, this is quite a new property. I'm sure some of you have probably heard of it, but it opened in January 2024. The golf course was already there before, but the golf course with the new owners was completely remodeled. And we built this collection of 26 luxury 3 and 4 bedroom villas. Now, one of the unique things about Apes Hill is it's actually set 1,000 feet above sea level. So you've actually got this panoramic view of the east and the west coast of Barbados. It is absolutely breathtaking scenery. So I've just come back from here, spent a few nights there in April, and the villas just are out of this world. There's nothing else like it in Barbados. So if you've got clients that just really, again, want to get away from it all, but are only 10 minutes drive from all of the shops, bars and restaurants of Whole Town and Speightstown, then this is perfect for them. And we've actually just opened our own beach club as well. We offer transportation to take guests down to the beach club. So you've got the best of both worlds being up here at Apes Hill. So this is where we're located. As I said, it's just 10 minutes down to Whole Town. So 4 times a day, roughly, we do our transport down. So you just pre-book that, and our vans will come and pick you up and take you down to the beach club, and you can spend the entire day there. I'll talk a little bit about the beach club in a second. So we are a lifestyle villa resort. We're set on an 18-hole championship golf course. We also have a further 9-hole golf course, but it's not just about golf. And this is something I really, really want to kind of keep going on about, because I think a lot of people think we're just a golf resort. We're not. There's so much more. For those that just want to do sports and activities, there's so much on offer, from 8 paddle tennis courts. We have 2 tennis courts. We have 12.5 acres of hiking trails. We have a farm you can go and visit. Those that love nature, you can just roam around the property in your golf cart. We do wellness activities from yoga and Pilates at the cliff top or down on the beach club as well. We have 2 restaurants. We do seasonal kids activities. So there really is a lot to do at the property. So I'm just going to introduce you with a short video to this resort. So, yes, so we're a collection of 3 and 4 bedroom luxury villas, and the 4 bedroom villas are super ultra luxury. They are just stunning. So I've just spent a few nights in one of these. Beautiful, beautiful views. Some of the most incredible sunsets you'll see over Barbados as well. And they're two bedrooms either side, which are exactly the same. So you could have two families sharing and they get exactly the same space either side. And then this beautiful living and dining space in the middle as well. A 35-foot pool. And honestly, it's really catered so you can spend all the time you want to in your villa if you want to. So you've got your barbecue there, all of the amenities you expect to find within a villa. And then, as I said, you get a golf cart included, so you can just roam around the property as and when you wish. The 4 bedrooms also include 4 rounds of golf per stay. And also, if you stay 8 nights or more, you get a chef's experience included. So that's either breakfast, lunch, or dinner. A private chef will come in and prepare that for you. And then the 3-bedroom villas. So these are set in 2 stories, 3 ensuite bedrooms again. They've got a 30-foot pool. You've got your living and dining space and your kitchen area. So it's got exactly the same sort of amenities within the villa. They're just a bit smaller. These lead in from $1,000 a night. So it's incredible value for what you get there, and also the access to the beach club there as well. And then within the 3-bedroom villas, you get 3 rounds of golf included as well. So the beach club is open every single day. We've got the exclusive catamaran that goes every single Friday. And as part of our summer promotion, we're actually including this within our rates. So there's some amazing added value offers that we've got throughout the summer. We'll open some evenings for dinner as well, but you can come here every day for lunch. And then sometimes we'll do yoga down here in the mornings as well. So we've also got 2 fantastic restaurants. So the 20th hole is where you can go and have breakfast and lunch. This is our casual restaurant. And then we've got the Noisy Cricket Clubhouse, and that's open for lunch and for dinner. And we have different menus throughout the week as well. We have entertainment down there some nights as well, and also kids' menus. So the championship golf course, our ambassador is Ian Woosnam, for those of you that like golf. So it's an 18-hole championship course. You can only play on the course if you're staying Apes Hill or if you own one of the villas. And then we also have our Little Apes Par 3 course. So if you've got kids that are coming, they want to learn to play golf, this is the perfect place to start. Or you can just extend your 18-hole round there as well. We've got a state-of-the-art performance centre. You can get all your biomechanics done here. We've got a chipping green, driving range. You can hire all of the equipment as well, so you don't need to bring anything with you. And then resorts for all ages. So as I mentioned, we have the seasonal kids activities. So over Easter, we did things like Easter egg hunts, the racket centre, the hiking excursions, the beach club. We have entertainment going on. We have themed dinner nights. So there really is so much to do at this property. And then for those that want more, we can offer boot camps as well. We can offer the Farm to Fork program. So yeah, we can just tailor a program according to what guests would like to do. And also in-villa spa service are on offer. So now, last but not least, is the final resort in my portfolio, which is Bucuti and Tara in Aruba. Now, this is just an absolutely stunning, stunning resort. It's family owned, family run. It's run by the Beemans family. So they're a Dutch family. It's a grandfather and a granddaughter that run it. And it's set just on Eagle Beach, which is just 15 minutes from the capital, Oranjestad. So you actually land into Oranjestad and it's just a 15-minute transfer up. It's not a huge island. It's 20 miles by 11 miles. So it's very easy to get around the island as well. We're one of the most southern Caribbean islands. So we're completely outside of the hurricane belt, and we're just 15 miles north of Venezuela. So it actually makes a really great multi-twin center itinerary. If you want to tour South America, then come up to Aruba to do your beach at the end. We have daily flights from Lima. We have flights 3 times a week from Buenos Aires. There's flights from Panama as well. So really, really good option. Also, you can do it as a twin center with the USA. So you actually do your pre-clearance in Aruba. So you actually come through the USA as a domestic passenger. So very, very easy to do that as well. Or if you want to fly from the UK, you can do it with KLM via Amsterdam. So if you have clients traveling from the regions, you could fly from all of the regional airports around the UK, just a short transfer in Amsterdam and straight across to Aruba. So there's lots of different options to get to this beautiful island. we are an award-winning beach. It's an absolutely stunning beach, and the dots are people. So you really don't see lots of people walking up and down this beach. We're set in more acres than anybody else in Aruba, so 17 acres. We've got more sun loungers than people staying at the resort as well. So you've never got a problem going and get your sun lounger down on the beach there. The only complaint from our guests is how long it takes to actually walk from their sun lounger to the sea. So yeah, an absolutely stunning property. As I said, it's family owned and managed. We're completely carbon neutral as well. We were the first hotel in North America to become carbon neutral, and we hope to become carbon negative over the next 20 years. So we've actually donated a plot of land behind the hotel, which is being reforested. So we're 104 rooms and suites, which is very boutique for Aruba. Our top category are our penthouse suites right at the top of our honeymoon wing, the Tara wing. Gorgeous views over the ocean. You've got a separate sitting area in this suite as well. And then the Tara suites. We have 48 honeymoon suites. These suites were actually designed by honeymooners. They wanted the bed by the ocean. Again, it's got that sitting area within those rooms as well. I don't think this photo really does it justice, but again, you've got beautiful ocean views from there as well. And then our deluxe ocean view rooms. So these are probably our most popular category. Again, very spacious, very contemporary, beautiful ocean views there too. And then our lead-in category rooms are our superior rooms. Now, these have a side sea view, but I definitely recommend if you're going to go to Bucuti and Tara, do an ocean view room. So in terms of amenities and experiences, we have one restaurant to the property and also a Michelin star restaurant, which isn't owned by Bucuti, but it's on the site of Bucuti and Tara. So we don't need more than the one restaurant because there's over 250 restaurants to explore in Aruba, and a lot are within walking distance. It's one of the safest islands in the Caribbean, a very low crime rate. You can just wander up and down the boardwalk or hire bikes or scooters behind the hotel, or just walk up and down the beach there as well. So this restaurant's open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. We have extensive vegan, gluten-free and vegetarian menus, which very few resorts in the Caribbean offer. We've completely refurbished this area. We have the Turquoise bar next door. We do a daily healthy hour from 3 till 4 p.m. there as well. And it really is just a gorgeous setting over there on the beach. So the Tara Lounge as well is available for those staying on our Tara suites, and they can have breakfast in the Tara Lounge and also come and use it in the afternoons there as well. So the brand new Michelin star restaurant, which opened as Terra by Jeremy Ford. So again, on the site of Bucuti and Tara, but if you do want to book this restaurant, I recommend booking this well in advance because it does sell out. So we do lots of romantic experiences. So we very much cater for couples, but also for those that are looking for wellness experiences. So we offer romantic experiences throughout the week. So 3 or 4 times a week, we do movies under the stars. There's a champagne service. We've got popcorn there. And it is just such a gorgeous setting every evening down there. And we do moonlight and twilight dining. So you can hire a gazebo. It's a 3-course dinner, including a bottle of wine or champagne, and that's $100 per person there. So again, we really advise to pre-book this in advance. Fantastic fitness centre, and it's all sustainable equipment, so you can actually see how much energy you're generating on the screens within the fitness centre if this is your thing whilst you're on holiday. And then complimentary wellness classes every single morning from 7 till 8 a.m. So there's so much included in the rate. It's really amazing value. So anything from beach walks to meditation, Tai Chi, yoga, there's so much space to just go out and enjoy the setting there every morning, wake up early and enjoy those classes. Then if you want more, we can offer smaller classes throughout the day as well. And then wellness experiences, we have the sound baths, we have yoga, we have relaxation. We also offer a full spa menu. So we don't actually have an indoor spa, but all of our spa experiences will be down there on the beach in our gazebos. And in terms of the islands, so there's so much to do and see on the island of Aruba. So a lot of adventure water sports, from kite surfing. And then you can do paddleboarding, kayaking, you can hire a private boat. We do sunset boat tours as well. So it definitely is about being out there on the water. We've got Aracoc National Park. It's a very arid island because you've only got an average of 13 days rainfall a year. And then the Aracoc National Park leads out onto this Fontaine Cave, which is a really, really beautiful setting as well. And then you can hike, you can bike, you can horseback ride, you can do the Jeep safari throughout the national park there as well. So a lot of adventure activities. And then those that want a bit more culture, if you've got the beautiful, colourful buildings of Oranjestad, you've got the art murals in San Nicolas as well. So yeah, there's lots to do and see on the island. So for my booking rewards, so Blue Waters and the landings are part of my booking rewards. So if you aren't registered already, make sure you register to earn points towards cash or free nights, and the addresses are there. So you just go on and register yourself. So that is everything for me. So I don't know if there's any questions, but I'm sure Sarah, you'll let me know.
I will do. Anna, thank you. Are you fed up of your own voice yet? Because that
Yes.
was an amazing presentation. So no, it was really good. Thank you so much. We've got a couple of questions. Caitlin, you've asked a question about kids clubs being included in the room price or additional. I presume all of the hotels, if they've got a kids club, they're included.
They include it. Yeah.
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 Okay.
If they're as long as they're four and above for
Age
most of the
range.
hotels, and then Blue
Yeah.
Waters is five and above. Yeah.
Perfect. And under that, I presume they can book a babysitter or they can take them in by themselves with the adults and play
Yeah.
with them. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right. Yeah.
Super awesome. Caitlin, thanks for that question. Jacqueline's asking what is the best season to send clients? So this is really it's such a generic question because the cheaper time is the low season, the more expensive time is the higher season. You've got the hurricane in between, apart from Aruba. Anna, I'll leave it to you to
Yeah.
answer.
So Aruba, yeah, any time of the year because you're outside the hurricane belt, you only get 13 days average rainfall. Turks and Caicos also has a very low rainfall throughout the year, so really you can go any time of the year. Antigua tends to be slightly outside the hurricane belt. I mean, I wouldn't say we haven't had hurricanes because we have in the past, but they're rarer. I mean, I've been every month throughout the summer and we've had gorgeous weather, so you just never know really. But I think yeah, you get amazing rates throughout the summer. It's a great time to come. With Europe being really expensive, I definitely recommend having a look at some of the Caribbean islands, what we can offer.
Yeah, I was there in September in Antigua and it was wall to wall sunshine. We had
Yeah,
probably about 10 minutes worth of the rain. It
yeah,
was super amazing. Um Anna, your presentations honestly have been super amazing. Are we going to quiz the agents and do a test or are we just going to enter everybody into a prize draw?
yeah. Enter everybody into prize draw. I haven't even thought about a question.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Diana is asking, are you able to share the videos for us to use on social media?
yeah.
Yes, I will send Anna all of your contact details. She'll do a follow-up, so all of that will be on there. Will the presentation be recorded? My phone has been ringing. That's good, Tara. I hope you've got lots of bookings for Anna's hotels. Yes, it will be recorded. It is recorded. It will be sent out to you tomorrow. So stand by for that. If you do have any further questions, Anna will be copied in. So reach out to her with pleasure.
Thank
Anna,
you.
thank you. It was really good, honestly, super amazing, really, really thorough. And the little questions we've got is proving you've covered everything. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. And thanks everybody for joining us. It's nearly the weekend. Have a good one. We'll see you all next week. Anna, thank you. You're a star. We love you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye bye.